Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. In today's video, we got Dragon Tail Groudon. Now, I've used Mudshot Groudon, and I do like it more. I like it a lot more. I would not recommend Dragon Tail Groudon. Now, some of it is a bit of a skill issue, but also, maybe teams I'm seeing at the moment. I did gain a lot of elo with the last two teams, and then I lost quite a lot of elo with this team. Some of it is skill issue, definitely. Could have lost a little bit less. Playing a bit cleaner, definitely. My opponents had some good plays. They're going to bring in the Zygote and take a Sacred Fire. They're going to reach the next move before I throw the Brave Bird. And I actually do throw the Brave Bird after one more Incinerate, because I should be able to potentially get to another move later, especially with the Heatran. Now, Dragon Tail Groudon does do a ton of damage into the Kyurms. It does put a lot of fast damage. And Black Kyurem with Dragon Tail can only get to one move. We're able to get an Incinerate down of Heatran. How much health on the Dialga left? Sacred Fire does not say goodbye. Oh well, that's just, close battle. They made a nice catch earlier battle. Now we have Meloetta. I'm pretty comfortable in this lead. Definitely like this. Now, I used Hoa lead, and then it's weak to water, weak to Origin Palkia. Bringing Dragon Tail Groudon, not a bad Pokemon to pair. Definitely can be awkward with this team trying to deal with Rhyperior. I do like Mudshot a lot more. My opponent used the last shield, which is awesome. Gonna bring in Groudon, and Groudon is gonna be the energy sponge, because I got a very powerful Black Kyurem. Now, when Dragon Tail Groudon last season became relatively meta, it was a really good with Origin Palkia. Definitely made for a pretty nice team. And I maybe I'll try that out without a Kyurem. But who knows? I don't feel like the feel of Dragon Tail Groudon. Cobalion, really cool to see the spice. Unfortunately for my opponent, I was able to get enough energy and force their move out of the Cobalion, and now I can Shadow Claw more Shadow. Definitely played nicely with that. Next opponent, beautiful lead for Ho-Oh into Necrozma. They're going to bring in Dragon Tail Black Kyurem, and it's going to get met Dragon Tail Groudon. And they're going to Fusion Bolt. They're only going to get to another Fusion Bolt, which I can survive. Now, they did take a shield advantage, but Precipice Blades is going to go nuclear into almost anything. We do throw a Dragon Tail before we throw Precipice Blades. And kaboom! Huge damage. Does my opponent know the counts? They do smartly no shield the Fire Punch. Unfortunately, Shadow Rhyperior is real problem. We're going to shield the Rock Wrecker, thankfully. It's going to be a close battle. We're going to go straight for the next Brave Bird. How smart is my opponent? How good of an energy manager are they? And in the battle, I was counting very carefully, and I made an amazing read. 1 HP and a Dream Catch, getting absolutely wrecked. They saw the writing on the wall of the farm down, and then the takedown of the Rhyperior. Super close battle. Any worse IVs of Groudon, I would have lost. Groudon definitely much more long-time Pokemon to raid for than some of the current meta stuff. You've had a lot of time to raid Kyurem. Maybe you weren't so urgent when it was just regular Kyurem, because definitely other things just better. But I mean, Kyurem's been in the game for a while. Groudon has been in the game longer, but also it did take some time for XLs to be a thing. So you could have done a ton of Groudon raids like early on, but then XL's added and it's new grind. Origin Palkia definitely. This team does not like Origin Palkia. Origin Palkia really good into all the Pokemon. Kaboom! We full send. Get that Palkia out of here. They're gonna struggle to farm us down. Shadow Claw's adding up. Can we incinerate down the Dustmane Necrozma? We did have a beautiful lead. They Iron Head. And we get the incinerate down. Let's go. Big damage. Table lead into Origin Palkia. Core Break. And definitely let me know what other Pokemon you may want me to try out. Like, I definitely want to climb Elo. I did climb, but I'm probably going to use a team I think will take down the meta to climb and recover from the Elo loss with this Dragon Tail Groudon, but I did want to showcase it. I did okay, and then did enough battles to feel decent for a video length. We're going to catch a Iron Head from the Dustmane into Ho-Oh. We're going to debuff ourselves. We have enough HP to reach another Brave Bird, so that's going to force our energy. Ooh, that was close. They may have been able to farm down. This is tough. Can I make a peekaboo play perfectly timed? No, I cannot, but I can shield the Spatial Man. Let's go. And as they get to the Aqua Tail, I make the catch. Can I farm down? Solgaleo comes in. Gonna get to the Fusion Bolt before they reach, well, as they reach Psychic Fangs. Goodbye, Solgaleo. And 1 HP in a dream, they hang on. No! And they did still have a Dustmane Necrozma, so I didn't need to have the move banked. Now we see Kalio. Really cool to see Kalio. I mean, it's definitely a good Pokemon by now. I think rank 30 something. I let them land the Aqua Jet. Maybe a mistake. Could really need this thing for the back. But kaboom! Huge damage. Landorus comes in. Not a Shundo. Real close. But I do like Dragon Tail Groudon into Landorus. It makes for a lot more fast attack pressure. I'm like, you can definitely spam out Fire Punches quicker with Mud Chop, but you're doing no fast attack damage. Like, I don't have a Landorus build. So, like, I'm Rhyperior or Groudon are my ground types. I guess also, yeah, complete Zygarde. And we are going to full send the Freeze Shock with the Kyurem. Can we get to another move? We can get to another Fusion Bolt. Let's go. Not going to be enough for the KO. We're able to force energy out. Can we take the Groudon? Can we, take the Dialga out? Unfortunately, they did have enough energy for another move. Close battle, but no. But yeah, Landorus just better. Definitely beats Groudon. Oh, super spicy. I could try out Solo Beam. Groudon, that is kind of silly because actually maybe hunting down Palkias with Solo Beam. Maybe. I mean, that would also entail me removing one of these legacy moves. Probably not. I failed the farm down with Dragon Tail. And Rock Rocket actually says goodbye to all my Groudon's energy. That was definitely a kerfuffle. Definitely should have thrown a Fire Punch. I could have thrown a Precipice Blades possibly. But let's see, what can we do? What can we do? We can no shield, double Iron Bash. I was too quick for superpower. It'd be kind of silly to go for superpower at that point. Although even debuffed, I don't think Fusion Bolt would KO a debuffed Melmetal. Go for another double Iron Bash. Can the switch clock be up soon enough? please, right after. Oh, I landed the KO, which is kind of awkward. Like, I needed more energy on my Kyurem. But, I mean, they just got too much energy on the Palkia. And they're going to say goodbye to my Kyurem. Like, I needed to move banked. And then to take the shield. And I went short check priority with Kyurem. But thus my Necrozma comes in after I swapped into Kyurem for the Palkia. They let me get enough energy, so I should be able to win this matchup. Or not. I did do a little too much damage. I'm not going to get 2 Incinerates, which 2 Incinerates would have been huge. I mean, I probably should have built a Groudon Palkia team, but let's see what we can do against Tapu Lele. This is actually lovely to see. Nature's Madness has landed. Maybe I should have respected the damage. Fire Punch takes a shield. We go for another Fire Punch. They should know the counts. It's not a Precipice Blades to one-shot. But we have Ho-Oh that comes in to get a boatload of energy. And as strong as Palkia it is, Dragon Breath is not a water move. And I should have just clicked Sacred Fire instantly instead of going for Incinerate. I definitely was like, wait, am I wasn't 100% sure if I was kept on energy. But they saw the writing on the wall. They were not going to Dragon Breath down before I got to 2 moves. I mean, maybe they were at a move and my opponent just saw the writing on the wall. Shadow Rhyperior in the lead. It's okay. We're going to Shield Breaking Swipe. That's just how it goes. No attack drop, thankfully. Brave Bird is going to take a shield. We're going to go for another Brave Bird. And it's going to take another shield. So I'm like, actually, there's good opportunity for Groudon to come in. It does resist all the moves. It is still going to take a lot of damage. Shadow Rhyperior Mud Slap is a lot. I do full send the Precipice Blades. Maybe I could have taken them out after one more Dragon Tail with Fire Punch. Then I could have had another Fire Punch, possibly. But with the shield, I'm in a pretty fine spot. Ho-Oh comes in. They had a slight energy lead. Is that only an Iron Head? I do not risk it. It is War of Time. Thankfully, I shielded. Maybe I should have taken one more Incinerate, but we say goodbye to their Dialga. I bring in my Kyurem. They are on Dragon Tail, and I get 2 Freeze Shock first, and kaboom! And 2 more Shadow Claws was enough for the KO. I hope you enjoyed the battles. Definitely let me know if you try out Dragon Tail Groudon. Would love to hear if you've had a better experience, even similar, or maybe even worse. Definitely can be awkward. I do just like Mudshot, the energy pacing better. But hunting down dragons, not a terrible idea. There are the worst things to use to hunt down dragons. It's okay. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.